He was whack and you came up with some paper. He's still lame. Live by the G every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you get to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. Two times for the youngin' with the best flow.
Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who love
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He'll get us started
Leading
in this
off
one
tonight for
under the
Colorado,
lights.
the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
That misses 1-2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Anderson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. 0-1 the count. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Kyle Freeland will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff, but I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Sent out to straightaway center field. Desmond is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. Cooper, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 6. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Blackmon going back, and that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back back-to-back homers. And good for him. John Birdie has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Miguel.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost in ball four.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Popped up. Murphy has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches at first.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Tapia is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Two and two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Raimel Tapia will be next. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Batting seven.
Stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit hard down the line.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Up next from Miami, Martin Prado. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Prado over at second. Cooper at first with no outs. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. One and one, here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Desmond giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Chad Bettis is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Out by the home plate umpire.
What's the play ball?
Rosell Herrera will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning.
Rosell Herrera.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15.
2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up the outfielder,
Anderson.
Brian Anderson. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Castro at second. Herrera at first. 2 out in the inning. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So digging in now, Lewis Brinson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Three and 1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy.
Striding into the box, Sandy Alcantara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Another 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Tapia, but he won't get there. It falls in. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Martin Prado now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Soft liner towards short. Flip of his glove for 1. So Rosell Herrera will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Bettis. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Up with it now is Prado. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Brendan Rodgers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ball one, no.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's Nolan Arenado as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Arenado is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint here, where you get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Couple of hits lead to one in the inning for Colorado. We'll move. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Cooper.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Rosell Herrera.
Next for the Marlins, no left fielder, Rosell.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Herrera is off at first with 2 away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Two and 1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Anderson. 1 away.
The first baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Popped him up. Rojas waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 9. It's 10-1. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. A fly out and a single for him so far. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Martin Prado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Rogers. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. High and deep to right center. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Too high, 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Pereira makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ian Desmond, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away and hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something break.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jake McGee.
Ready now for the Marlins. Starlin Castro trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Jorge Alfaro will be next. Three-two pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Blackmon going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Rosell Herrera. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Miguel Rojas. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. McGee's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to the 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami, and it remains an digging in and looking for more. Nolan Arenado. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You pull a fastball like that, You got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Herrera calls for it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. That won't help much. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's set, and the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
One there, on to first to complete the double play.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy.
So coming to the plate, Sandy Alcantara getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Marlins down. Standing in, Daniel Murphy, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Coming to the plate now, Raimel Tapia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out. And now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Into the box now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Colorado, number 26.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1. Mike Dunn enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Martin Prado. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Garrett Cooper will be next. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses inside, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled off. Three and 1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now, Starlin Castro. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Blackman is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Prado, the runner at third. Cooper on second. Castro at first. One gone. And this is low, but Ionette is able to prevent it from getting away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Blackman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Into the box now. He and Desmond. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound.
Please.
And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Teheran Guerrero gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away. Guerrero is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run dirt. Part 2, D-roll. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Miguel.
First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he fouls this one off. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in to try it again. Brian Anderson has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Lewis Brinson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now batting, Teheran Guerrero, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Harold Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Harold Ramirez.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story throws it in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-2 once more. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Arlene Garcia will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Anderson has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
11-4 at the end of this affair. Miami posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Sandy Alcantara gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kyle Freeland was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.